Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 7 of Teed Up, where everyone's a sports expert, the podcast that makes you care about sports. We're an original podcast created and produced by Long Beach State's student-run newspaper, the Daily 49er.
You got to introduce yourself.
I'm Matty G.
And I'm Naoki. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for joining us. Matty got called out by a certain advisor this week that didn't know he was a host of this show because he's here every week.
It's been a lot of episodes for this.
Yeah, so we made Matty host this week primary.
I got my own segment.
Yeah, you got your own segment and everything. Now you get to sit in the host seat.
I'm just here to talk about sports, man.
Hey, look, I'm your guest today. All right.
Yeah.
So what's going on, Matty? What are we gonna talk about this episode?
I think we can start off with a little bit of beach sports.
Okay, what's going on in the beach sports world right now, bro?
Beach sports. Well, women's volleyball beat Bakersfield.
Yeah, last Friday.
Big time game. Zayna Meyer. Every time we talk about beach sports and women's volleyball, it's Zayna Meyer, right?
Zayna Meyer, every time.
Zayna Meyer. 50 assists.
50 assists, 5-set games are all, like I said, I think a couple episodes ago, 5-set games, the stat pad games. I love those stat pad games. At least Aggie. 28 kills.
That's a lot of kills.
On 51 attempts, I think I want to say.
Okay.
These 5-set games, it makes for high statistics, which is if you're a numbers nerd, it's, everybody loves their numbers, so.
Yeah.
But it's there's no better feeling like that on a fifth set, 10-10, 10-all, and it's just put the ones in the air.
Yeah.
Everybody in the mid just sends up, puts the ones in the air. You get that one kill, pyramid rocks.
There you go.
There's no better feeling.
And then I think we also were just talking about it before we even started filming, but the women's soccer game, right?
Yeah.
And then that has another weird stat you don't see a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Secondary assist. I mean, we saw there's 4 assists for Long Beach State on 3 goals, and we're like, how's that?
Yeah, the soccer beat Season 3-1, but like you said on the stat sheet, it showed 3 total goals and 4 assists. And I was like, how does that work
the hockey
out?
assist.
I guess it counted the hockey assist.
Yeah.
And then, we had the series for 2 different sports on CSUN. Women's volleyball lost to CSUN 2-3, but women's soccer, like we said, prevailed 3-1. Women's volleyball plays tonight against UC Davis. I'm going to be covering that. It's nice to get these conference games now that these conference games are starting to roll in. We talked last week that women's soccer, after the loss that they had last week,
they're in a bit of a rut, but then what? They got 4 points this weekend, right?
They got points this week, so it's going to be interesting to see how the table, puts out after these conference games, these key conference games that are coming out.
Yeah, and then a couple other sports are getting up to starting soon.
Yeah.
On the horizon, basketball, men's volleyball.
Yeah, the nationally televised sports, the ones that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Women's volleyball gets some nationally televised games here and there.
That is true, but I looked at the basketball, men's and women's,
Yeah.
and they have some Spectrum games and ESPN
really?
Plus games. Yeah, they got some pretty big games coming up here this season. I think with a lot of the new recruits that are coming in here, and
a lot of bigger names. Programs got eyes on it this year.
Yeah, and
new sports director, right? Bobby. Shout out Bobby.
Making moves already.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's his doing, but
I don't know either, but maybe Long Beach State's kind of getting back on the map, but some of these sports were not usually on the map.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. It's gonna be exciting to see. We're gonna be there for a couple of them.
We'll be there, I'm sure.
Catch us on national television.
We were last year, I think, a couple of times. At least you can see us on the desk.
Yeah, on the ESPN
or
Plus
you
games.
just on the perimeter taking shots.
I've caught myself multiple times, seeing
exactly.
myself. Yeah. So then what's going on? What are we gonna talk about next, bro?
I know you're a big hockey guy. Love it.
Am I?
No. But it's still cool. You were talking about Connor Bedard with me and just kind of what I know after the very first game he played of his career.
Yeah.
That was the most watched regular season game in NHL history. And everyone was hyping up his assist, which was a secondary assist, not even a primary, but it was in game 1. And he gets out there, gets it, and then the next game he scores his first goal. So it's good to see him off and running early.
What's the hype? What's the whole thing with this hype?
So with hockey, there's hockey plays like World Juniors, right? And juniors at all different levels. You got QMJHL, OHL, WHL. People go to Sweden. People go to Switzerland. There's the U.S. Development Men's League. There's college hockey. So there's all these opportunities to play. And then in Connor Bedard's case, he was granted exceptional status, which is you can play at, I believe it's 15 years old, and one of the leagues, the WHL, the OHL, the QMJHL. Mm-hmm. So he was playing at 15 if all these guys are older, and it's very rarely granted. And the players that usually get it become stars. There's been some really bad names who become it.
He's 15 now?
No, so this is when his hype started. though.
Okay.
He's been known since he was 15 because he was playing high-level hockey already. Like, another player is Connor McDavid, was granted exceptional status, and he's the best player to play hockey, potentially ever. I mean, it's early in his career. Not really. I guess it's like 6 years deep now, 7 years. But he's on another level, and he has exceptional status. So you see Bedard, and there's so much hype generated around him. Everyone was on this, like, sweepstakes to be the worst team in the league last year to get a chance to draft Bedard.
Oh.
Because, like, it's so franchise-turning. And
yeah, I think I want to put it on the record right now. This is the season. I'll keep up with it.
You'll watch a little bit of hockey?
Yeah.
It's a fun sport.
But, like, now with the NBA starting up in a couple weeks and then the football, like, in its season, and the Premier League started like a month and a half ago. It's like
everything's back. Yeah,
everything's back right now. So I'm like, I'm gonna find a way to like balance.
Oh, there you go.
Like everything. To keep up with everything.
You gotta just you have your sports.
I wasn't wearing a soccer jersey, but
is that a Peruvian soccer team?
Yeah, it's a Peruvian soccer. Shout out Sporting Cristal.
Shout out Peru.
All right.
I mean,
we're not gonna talk.
Hey, we both rep Peru, but
we're not gonna talk about it.
That was a rough one.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to. I know there's a lot of qualifying games to go, but
are you getting a little nervy?
Very.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that Japan, like, at least has been like on the rise.
Japan's on a run. They scored 4 goals and now like 5 consecutive matches, I think.
Yeah, we just beat Canada yesterday in a friendly.
I saw Alphonso Davies had an own goal. Hung one on him. Always love to see that. And then they're playing a little blue lock. I saw like tiki-taka style bout of Japan was fun.
It's a fun team to watch. Like, because like not a lot of them are like very physically imposing, like big guys like that a lot of these like other nations have. We're like very like small, very like bulldog type. It's a fun team to watch, dude.
Yeah.
Like I watched our goalkeeper like Osaka. I'm just like, he's not a tall goalkeeper. Like,
is it Zion Suzuki, right? Zion Suzuki, the goalie?
No, Osaka started yesterday.
Zion, though, he was recruited by like United this season.
Yeah.
Like, he's really good.
We got some decent ballers,
I think he's a dual national because USA was trying to get him for a while, Zion Suzuki.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out Japan, bro. At least y'all are doing better.
I mean, I know otherwise, like soccer-wise, a lot of people have been calling us Pelsi lately, but did you see Indy Paez yesterday, the 16-year-old for Ecuador? Scored a goal, the youngest player to score in like Kona ball.
Yeah.
Little Chelsea wonder kid, perhaps, assisted by
Moises Caicedo.
Moises Caicedo, Ecuador, just thriving. It looked like yesterday.
Nah, I got no love for Moises Caicedo.
No,
I got no love for Moises Caicedo.
But he's from the country that exports the most bananas.
That is true. That's your only exception.
Yeah, I'm really excited for tomorrow because USA plays Germany.
Ooh.
And in a friendly.
Oh, I know. That's weird.
I know. USA isn't like doing qualifying rounds right now, so it's a lot of friendly still.
Because they're automatically qualified because it's here.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But I think
Mexico.
CONCACAF hasn't done its like qualifying yet because Japan just played Canada.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't know when CONCACAF. Oh wait, no, because Canada qualified too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So maybe because they're hosting it, that they don't
have to do qualifying. You might be right.
Yeah, because Mexico played a couple days ago too, and they just played like another friendly.
But aren't a lot of the teams doing Euros qualifications? Is Germany just not in Euro qualification?
I don't know. I don't know.
Rough time for the Germans. Nagelsmann.
Havertz.
Hey.
Elmans.
You won a Champions League.
That's true. To be fair, though, so did... Who else has won a Champions League?
But who scored the goal to win a Champions League? Like Havertz will always have that for his career, right?
Fair.
I mean, Arsenal is going to be disappointed in Havertz.
I still don't understand that signing, like, entirely.
The only like connection I even like think of it is like, at one point you had Ozil, right?
Yeah.
Another German cam comes in to replace that like idea, but Ozil wasn't even popular with the fans towards the end of his career.
Well, yeah, but like, there's Ozil.
Yeah.
Havertz.
You don't think Havertz can even shine his boots?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I just think that...
I think you're right. Havertz has fallen off so dramatically because he was at one point like a golden boy wonder kid.
Yeah.
He's still only 23, but he's
young,
been rough.
But
I mean, Timo Werner's thriving once he went back to Germany.
That is true, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
I think that's what Kai has to do, I think. Just go
I just think leave Chelsea, maybe leave England. Like, what? Look at the classless, ageless wonder. I always talk about him. Most attractive man in football, Olivier Giroud.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see him in net?
Yeah.
Yeah, made a big save for Milan.
That red card by my nan was bad.
It was bad,
That was crazy.
But did you see who scored a goal in that game, too? My other golden boy, Captain America, Chelsea legend, Christian Pulisic.
Dude, he's thriving in Syria. He's thriving there. I love that for him.
No, like the fans love him because it's so fun seeing like the San Siro chanting an American soccer player's name, like just something you don't expect.
Dude, I'm so happy for Pulisic. And AC Milan, they've been doing really well. They're balling.
And then this is a take that I remember you had a lot during like the last couple of weeks after there's the whole comment of you can't be the champion of the world
Oh yeah.
if you only win
The NBA
in the
finals.
NBA.
Yeah.
So Mavericks losing to Real Madrid.
Dude,
What's that about?
It's so funny because Luka Doncic came out of Real Madrid like in the EuroLeague when he got drafted into the league, and he won the MVP at like 18 or 17, the youngest league MVP in the history of the EuroLeague. I don't know. It's so weird reading into these like preseason games.
Yeah.
Because they're just
preseason.
that. They're preseason
I mean,
games.
it's really a tune-up.
It's really just a tune-up game, and like guys like Luka, they're not gonna play like 30+
No,
minutes like they would do in a
exactly.
regular season game. So it's hard to like. But it was a high-scoring game though. It was like 130 to something to 120 something. I mean, put our current champions, the Denver Nuggets, and let them play regular minutes against whoever won the EuroLeague.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say to that. But I mean, it's interesting because like we'll get these like Cuban league teams play NBA teams, and like these like Chinese basketball teams like play these teams, and like they'll get competitive, but you're basically playing against guys that are like also like on that border of like making an NBA roster too.
Yeah.
Who are like on the border of like you might make this roster, or you might even join the team that we just played like next week. Mm-hmm. So it's like.
Yeah, it's like you might be playing for the Suns one week and the next week the Guangdong Tigers.
Yeah, it's just cause the preseason. It's a funny thing because like the main starters are not gonna play like more than 20 minutes
it's like
a game.
that for every sport pretty much.
Yeah, and it's like like it's when the rookies show out and get against NBA level competition and on NBA crowds, and then like they'll play like the role players, the two-way guys. They'll get to play some ball. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited for the season. The big storyline is Wemby versus Chet Holmgren.
I've heard Wemby's not good, but I also know nothing about basketball.
Well, I would say that Wemby is basketball's Connor Bedard. Yeah.
See, but like Connor Bedard's like so good. Like, where did Wemby come from? Like,
France.
why? No, I know that. Like, why is he so hyped?
So he was hyped because it was like on social media.
Yeah.
He was like, because he would play for the youth French team,
Okay.
and the French basketball team has some really good NBA level talent that plays over there, and he's like cooking like Rudy Gobert, who's like a multi-time defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
As a 15-year-old, like he's cooking like a multi-time defensive player of the year player, and he's like this 7'4" guy with like guard-like skills. They say that we've never seen this kind of player before, but we had Chet Holmgren, who is just
Doing
about
the
the
same
same,
thing,
and
yeah.
then Kristaps Porzingis like a couple years before.
Yeah.
But I think with Wemby, I think it's because he's a little bit taller, and he's just a little bit more guard-like in a way. That's what the hype is around him.
And then real quickly for the last sport I wanted to talk about is just, Kevin was so hyped up on these Dodgers.
Yeah.
What did I say? 3 games down the drain, just falling off.
Yeah.
Arizona just like humbled them.
Dude, it was
Beautiful.
crazy. And
Poetic even.
My take is actually aging very well.
It is.
In a show that our takes typically don't age well, and our predictions like end up like they
Just
don't
tanking.
They just tank.
Yeah, out the window.
My Astros Phillies prediction as of this moment, right? Like divisional round, right?
Yeah, divisional.
It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me.
No, it does look pretty good. I mean, I think it's really fun. I thought the Braves were going to win the World Series, and I've been humbled, admittedly, pretty quickly this year. But I think a lot of people have been like reading into this whole thing about the teams that were like so good at the top fell off so quickly, and they're like, it's because they had a week-long break. I don't buy into it. Baseball's a sport where it's like so hard to play and just be good in general.
Yeah.
And I still like to combine stats for like it was Mookie, Freddie Freeman,
I heard that
Matt Olson. Yeah, they all went like 1 for 51 or
That's
something
what
like
I
terrible.
saw too.
They sucked.
They were awful.
And if you can't hit the ball, you're not going to win. And then the Phillies were just like, they were playing with anger.
Yeah.
There was the whole thing with Orlando Arcia.
And
then
Bryce
the whole
Harper.
media drag. Yeah, Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper's a goon.
Dude,
I love Bryce Harper.
He's a freaking savage.
No, I
dude.
was talking to Isabel earlier, like our host from last semester, and I was talking about how much I love Bryce Harper and just like how cool he is to become. Like, it's so hard to not root for him.
Yeah.
And I talk about it a lot just in general with baseball. Is like Bryce Harper for so long was considered overrated.
True.
And then he was underrated.
Yeah.
Then people said he was overrated again. I think he's just properly rated.
I
was
agree.
telling her today, I was like, he is what I wish Mike Trout was.
True.
Like the way he talks about Philly and how much he loves it there, wanting to bring them World Series, just the way he plays, like the adrenaline. Yesterday, his like surgically repaired elbow got drilled. He comes back out there. And then just like the videos of them in the locker room after the game, like just the beer showers, the champagne showers, and they were like chanting like, we want the Braves, we want the Mets. Like, that was good.
Shall we get into your actual part of segment on this show, the thing that you're known for.
I feel like you should do it.
I should do it?
Yeah, no preparation.
No prep.
It's on the script.
I feel like I'm being put on the spot here.
I was put on the spot today. Let's see if you know the SNL skit though.
I do. So starting off with this banana break, all right. we're switching roles today. It's a very wonky episode today. We're actually going to talk about Saturday Night Live. They've been around for God knows how long, and
I've never watched a single episode of SNL.
it's so good.
But I
But
thought it's awful.
I like it.
Okay.
It's like my kind of humor.
Yeah.
I like it.
I know the Adam Sandler like singing bits. That's about it.
Yeah. So then they did a skit a couple years ago where they brought in John Cena, former, I guess even current wrestler, and
You Can't See Me.
Hollywood movie star. Shout out Caitlin Clark. You Can't See Me. He did a skit. They did a skit with him where he was portraying an Alabama player, and he was doing like a school project presentation.
Yeah.
And he called it the Alabama banana. It was like a science fair thing. And he's like portrayed as this like jock,
yeah.
right? And like these other people actually have like really good projects, and all he's got is this banana.
And they're like talking about how he got into the education because he's a football player, right?
Yeah, and then like he wins whatever the science fair was, or he got the best grade out of the whole thing, and everybody's just peeved.
I think the photo's really funny of it.
It's
Just like
such an iconic-
4 different bananas in a plank, like held up by nails, and you got like the black banana, the green banana, the brown spotted banana, and they don't even have like a good ripe banana though. I feel like the last one's not even actually that good of a ripe banana. There's still spots. It's like where's a nice yellow banana?
It's a little mid.
Yeah.
I think you might be able to talk about this more on this next one, Banana on Inferno CS2.
Yeah, this one. I feel like we could do a full segment on Counter-Strike and like banana, but
Ada would
for the
enjoy
people who
that.
do play it, it's like an iconic place on Inferno. I had to look up the reason it's called banana today, and it's because it's its shape being curved, and that's why it's called banana. Honestly, as like a kid when I played, I thought there was a little banana cart. I guess that's not a thing. But there's been a lot of iconic plays on banana, and then I feel like most people have played Counter-Strike know, like sitting behind the car, holding down the B-bomb site with like a Negev. Realistically, you should be holding it down with an op, but we digress.
This is a foreign language to me.
Yeah, video games. What a thing. I think esports are underrated, though. And
They
I mean,
are.
Banana had a lot of cool moments just for casual players in the pro scene as well.
Yeah, they got that banana skin on Fortnite.
I remember the one that, like, would, as you got kills, it would unpeel or something, like, look less ripe.
Yeah. Shout out Mattel. He loves
Good little
Fortnite.
lore drop.
Come on, man.
Look at you adding to banana break things.
See,
That's an esport.
This might work, you know. We might just have to, like, switch. We'll keep it like this.
You know, I was really getting close to running out of banana things, so now I can go into esports, too, I think.
Yeah, dude, it's a whole nother thing that we can unpack here.
You know, if you haven't been paying attention, Naoki and I both suck at trivia.
Yeah.
So today we're trying to find out who's the weakest link.
Oh, I think it's me.
I personally think it's you too.
I think because
feel like I've been doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
The last 2 trivias have been topics that I'm not very well versed in.
That is true. And today we got a wide array.
Yeah.
There's sports I know nothing about.
Dude, how do you think I feel when y'all like waffle about hockey?
That is true. See, like that's how I feel about basketball because all my knowledge is just like whatever I know from 2K and sports cards. Yeah, or like
Fair.
Twitter.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Aiden, you gonna read us these questions, bro?
All right. I know you said you don't know a lot about different types of sports, so I'm going to throw you a curveball here, Maddie.
All right.
How much do you know about darts?
Wow. Darts?
I'm scared to throw a dart because I've always thought I'll miss the board.
Okay.
I've played darts before.
Speaking of
Wait,
dart-
have you seen how intense pro darts gets?
Yes.
Crazy.
Well,
Crazy.
speaking of dartboards,
Yeah.
what number sits to the right of the number 20 on the board?
Oh, bruh. 20?
Mm-hmm.
I put 3, 2, 1. I put 8.
I put 25.
25 is not even on the board. The correct answer was 1.
Oh,
Do you know darts?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I play darts.
It's not a real sport.
Okay.
I was close. It was single digits.
Okay. Can we do surfing?
Is that on here?
I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I don't know.
No, it's not a real sport.
Oh,
All right. Basketball player Scottie Pippen has a word tattooed on his forearm. What,
What
does
are
it say?
these?
oh my gosh.
What does it say?
Scottie Pippen has a word tattooed on his arm?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I think I got this
is it
one,
just
guys.
Is it just one word?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put
Can you go down to like the easy section after this one so we can wrap up?
Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1. Put greatness.
I don't like Michael Jordan's son.
Well, it's one word.
There's one word.
I feel like that was more important to say.
It's his own name. It's Pip.
Pip?
Yeah.
That's on brand.
You want easy ones now?
Yeah,
Please.
Y'all are dumb.
I think we're both the weakest links here. This is a basketball question. I got it
I don't
wrong.
think anyone knows that.
Yeah.
I get that. Alright. Well, this is an easy one, apparently. Y'all are
Okay.
going to get it. How long is a marathon?
I think I know that. This one's
Okay.
easy, no?
I think so. I
26.2.
put 26 miles.
If you're correct, it's Maddie. It's 26.2.
Oh.
It's 26.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have it.
You didn't think I would know that?
No.
Wow. You don't think I run?
Do you?
No.
I don't.
I run. I don't even. I knew it was 26. I didn't know it was 0.2.
I thought it might have been 0.3.
Mm.
Well, I
You
got 1
You got a
point.
point. I'm pointless. You might have to host every week at this point. I might get fired.
No.
Next question.
Next question,
Next question.
please.
All right. Which sport uses a net, racket, and shuttlecock?
I actually know this one's so easy, but I think Naoki does too, so it doesn't matter. I play this sport.
So do I.
Is it big in Peru?
No.
Okay.
Japan. 3, 2, 1. Badminton.
Yep.
Yeah, because my girlfriend plays a lot of
Yeah.
badminton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bro, these
Alright.
these easy ones are so easy, it's not even funny.
Go back to medium.
All right, go back.
There's
let's
no
go to
medium. It's just easy and hard.
Oh.
Medium isn't real.
Well, while he's thinking of questions, we should shout out all of our advisors and people who have been hyping us up lately.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
Beach Media.
Shout out Beach Media.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Monica.
Monica
Listens to the
Almeida.
pod.
Yep. I mean, we had Manny come on the show.
Manny was on the pod.
Shout out Manny.
I've been hearing a lot from staff that they've been listening to the pod. Sam was telling me she's listened to some episodes.
That's
It's just really
crazy.
wholesome knowing people listen to our episodes.
I know. That's true.
So it's nice when you hear
Very,
about
very
it.
true. Thank you. Thank
Love
you guys
all of
for.
our fans.
Thank you guys for tuning in every week.
These questions really do suck, by the way. All right. Are you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
What do the letters BMX stand for? This is in the for kids section, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
I think I got this. All right, 3, 2, 1. Put bike, motocross. Cross is
I know,
X is cross.
It's an X, yeah.
Oh, I put extreme. That doesn't even have an X, I realized.
It quite literally says bicycle moto X.
Oh, see.
I
But
thought it was
I know it says
bicycle
for
moves
cross.
extreme.
Yeah.
I'm taking the lead. I took the lead here.
No, it's 1-1.
No, I got 2.
When did you get second one?
Badminton and this one.
Oh, badminton. I thought because we both got the point, it didn't count.
Oh, all right.
So we
it's
both
one-
have 2.
It's tied.
Yeah,
We're gonna
2-2.
do first to 3, so next point wins.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yikes. Next point wins.
next point wins.
Hard question.
Yeah, go hard.
Hard
Go hard.
question. The last question, hopefully.
Hopefully,
Maybe. How old was the youngest professional soccer player?
professional.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Wait, can we get like a league?
Premier League.
Yeah.
Youngest
in the
Premier
Prem.
League player.
In the
Youngest
Prem.
Premier League soccer player that like played. That like played minutes.
Do we need the days? Or like the
No.
No,
year?
just a year.
Just a
Okay,
year.
I know that, I think.
I might have.
I have my age guess.
Yeah, so do I. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Put 15.
15.
You're both right.
We're both right.
Yeah.
Oh, we tied it again.
Yeah, I have no
Okay,
clue who it is, but
tiebreaker.
15 is like an age that makes sense.
Next point wins. Next point wins.
Because I feel like a random countries that probably have like pros at like 14,
That's
12.
what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Like, if you go to a low tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was originally gonna put 16, and I changed my mind at the last second. Put 15.
Well, the first player that came to mind was like Freddie Adu, because I know Freddie Adu played pro really young.
Yeah. Well, next point wins. 'Cause we
I mean,
tied it
yeah, but we
again.
just got to get points.
Oh, we both got points this round.
We need a question.
How many NFL games in the history of the NFL have ended with a score of 2-0?
Well, they have like a name for that, don't they?
Well, there's Scoregami.
Scoregami, right?
I love Scoregami, and I wish
So
I knew
good.
it better.
Yeah.
This one's a trick question, I
2-0.
feel like. This one's a trick question.
What is just like a safety and like just that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Neither of us are getting this right.
We can just do closest so we can.
Okay. Can we get like one either side? Like,
Sure.
can we get like one either? We just do one either side.
What do you mean?
Like if I put like 5, but the
Yeah.
answer's like 6, I'll get it. But if it's
Okay.
like 7, I don't get it. You gonna change your answer?
I'm reevaluating a little bit.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. I put 7.
I mean, if we're going closer, it is Naoki's 5.
Okay.
Oh.
I know
So
there's
you're
like
way off.
actually a lot more than people think because like they used to not score points in football back in the day.
But 17 is crazy.
Do I get that?
Well, yeah, but like people literally didn't score. You did, yeah.
All right,
And, like they never used to score back in the day.
that's true.
It's like safety games are kind of real.
Yeah. Oh, I win. I'm not the weakest link. I would have thought it was me.
On the episode where I was trying to uplift my confidence,
But you did
Been
well today,
humbled.
though. You did well today,
then
though.
humbled.
Maybe you should sit in this chair again next week.
I don't like this chair. I like my corner chair, honestly.
Yeah. It feels weird being on this side.
Yeah.
All right. Close it out, bro. I believe in you, bro. You got this.
One take, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for Season 2, Episode 7 of Teed Up. Thank you to our video editor, Stephen Matthews, and our producers, Elle Nicklin and Aiden Swanepoel. If you want to stay up to date on the latest in Long Beach State sports, check out our website, daily49er.com, and follow us on socials at daily49er. Thank you so much for listening. See you later.
Yeah. We did it.
One take.